Welcome back to the Hard West. I started a new chapter last episode, and in that chapter, I was killed, came back to life. Now I have to kill a lot of people, steal a lot of money in order to get this guy to hunt me down. You arrived at Old Man Murray's gin mill to find the place ruined, deserted, and covered in crates. The upper floor office remained suspended, but looked like it would fall apart any second. You figure you could grab one thing and get out, but should you get the money from the safe or the curious glass item on the desk? I need money, but items are usually more interesting. You grab the item from the desk. The floor lurched and a low rumble hurled the office as an imminent demise. You leaped from the room as it collapsed into rubble on the floor below. You inspected the loot. Turned out to just be a strange old monocle. It's lame. Alright, so I'm going to go ask the locals about this. Does that mean I need another bottle of liquor? Alright, so I already read that. The natives knew many old men, but no Murrays. They said the only white folk around these parts were the masked men's thugs who poached in the nearby forest. Do I want to seek healing? Or do I want my healing just to make me a badass? Alright. It's 8 sight. Plus 2 movement. Yeah, I'll wait and heal for my mangled foot. Poaching grounds or a gunsmith shop. Old Darius gunsmith shop offered a decent selection of firearms. This time you attracted less unwanted attention. I asked him about it. The old gunsmith explained that there's one thing that bothered the masked man. It was losing money. He started getting suspicious. Murray was skimming money, and when the masked man got suspicious, he didn't waste time wondering what to do. I like this guy's picture. Just to make sure there's nothing else cool that I want. I do kind of want that pistol, but I really don't need it right now. Not with one character to have a gun with such little ammo. Alright, to the poaching grounds. Maybe I'm gonna fight some of the masked man's thugs. The forest in Indian country teemed with game, more than the natives could ever catch, let alone eat, which made easy pickings for the poachers. The ground was riddled with their traps. On lucky days, you could disarm them and steal the bait. On a bad day, you'd catch a broken finger and a gashed hand or worse. Maybe it would be simpler just to stake out the traps and wait for the poachers to show. Nothing like stealing from a thief. Yeah, I'm gonna set up an ambush. Finally, the poachers showed. You took them out like clockwork, except for one. At first, he refused to talk, but some creative pain and mismanagement took care of that. Once he knew you were serious, he told you Old Man Murray was alive, but had been captured. He said that the masked man left him, with the rednecks living at the Rayo Ranch, then paused for effect. Seeing your puzzled face, the poacher adds solemnly, "They eat people."
Old Man Murray was taken to Cannibal Farm. If you could save him, maybe that tough old bird could prove to be useful.
You killed
And
Burn.
even if you failed, you'd still put a dent in the masked man's business.
Alright, sorry, I started talking over the narration. You killed, burn, and terrorize, but you still couldn't find much information about the masked man. Seems they feared him more than you. Time to fix that. As you travel down the lonesome road, a trail of smoking ruins in your wake, an old man stepped onto the road ahead. He knew you were going after the masked man. He said the masked man had taken something he was after. He didn't approve of your methods, but he appreciated your effectiveness. He wanted to join you. Yeah, I'll take another guy. You soon learned the old man was the meanest cuss this region had ever seen. Until you showed up, that is. Alright, so I'm gonna outfit him because I'm probably gonna go fight. And that's cool because I got some things to give him, I think. Alright. So the Douglas special. And that. Alright, I can live with that. -1 HP. Max luck. It's a lot of luck. What's his movement? 13? 20? I'm gonna give him movement instead. I know luck is good, but that's shitty ass movement. Come on, card screen. I don't really have anything to give him. I'll give him Scavenger to give him some of that luck back. That won't affect me. Not really. Okay. I'll try this battle, and then if I don't like my loadouts, I will go buy some new gear. I'm gonna go to the cannibal farm. The farm looked innocent enough, but you knew better than to trust appearances. The cannibals had heavy sentries at the entrances. You hadn't seen a trace of Murray yet. Chances are they had locked him away somewhere. I'm gonna return later. What's this water tower? I haven't been here. The water tower was the linchpin of the cannibal farm. You could have spilled the water to damage the masked men's property, or you could poison the water to weaken the cannibals. Oh, I'm gonna get some poison vial. I'm gonna ask him about the cannibal farm first. The shopkeeper revealed the man-eaters sometimes came to him looking for meat tenderizers and exotic herbs. If you wanted, he could send a letter of introduction, telling them you were one of them. That way you could approach without raising an alarm. Every favor has a price, though. You can only do it if you helped him test his new potion. Yeah. I got the poison vial. A nauseating wave rushed through your body. Your face felt hot. Your entire body cramped up and you fell to the ground in agony. When it subsided, he apologized profusely, insisting you keep the rest of it as make good. He sent the letter immediately. Alright, so let's see what that did to me. -2 HP. Jesus. I'm getting weak here. Hopefully I healed from that stuff and became a total badass. Yeah, I'm gonna put the poison vial in there. You dropped the poison into the water and found a good spot to observe your results. You saw a couple of buckets being carried back to the cannibal farm. A little while later you heard screaming. Then you noticed black smoke rising from the farm. Were they burning bodies or roasting them? You return to the cannibal farm. Things look normal. They didn't expect an attack. You entered the farm. If the elixir trader kept his promise, the enemy wouldn't expect trouble. Alright, we'll see how this goes with all my minus HP. Oh, -1 damage, not -1 health. I don't like that. And so I'll switch to those for now. Open card screen just to make sure. Alright, guess I'm going to combat. I'm definitely going to go buy some Doomsday Clock and snake leather boots now, after this.
Time was of the essence.
Killed
Murray
everyone.
was bleeding and would be served for dinner by sundown.
Free Murray
You could
before
either
he...
kill the cannibals before he died, or free him and patch him up enough to survive the fight. Also, a part of you was curious what the fuss about human flesh was anyway.
Feast on the meat to regain strength? I don't think I want to do that. There are a lot of guys. Alright. Guys up there. Guys there. Murray. I definitely want to try to get him because I think he'll join my team if I do. Can I get to him in 10 turns? They don't expect me, so... 9 turns left. Yeah, screw it. I'll do all the optional shit.
Human flesh tasted a bit like buffalo jerky. Not half bad. Strangely, you felt empowered by this casually heinous act. But no sense letting good meat go to waste.
Alright, so I want to go get Murray here. Just one more turn to get Murray.
The woodshed smelled of garlic and rosemary. Seasoned gunslinger just got a whole new meaning.
Oh. So Old Man Murray. First I need to go with Warren. So I've got somebody in that house. So I don't want to go over there. Yeah, this is good. Ah, fuck. Holy shit, there are a ton of dudes. But they should be easy to take out. I just have to get to them. Not that easy. Alright, I'm gonna storm the house with him. Don't have any good shot. Oh, rifle. There we go, that's better. Yeah, it'll increase my chances. Should be able to get her next time. I'll go with my pistol. Only 29%. She's got full cover. Damn. Really no good place to move to. Screw it. Start whittling away her luck. Oh shit. He doesn't have a good shot at Murray. Alright, that guy's a sitting duck. That's both my actions, but whatever. Make sure I don't get shot with him. Yeah, I'll just reload. Just that one person left, I think. And hopefully I made a dent into that 100. I don't know anybody with ricochet, I don't think. Alright, I think they're upstairs. Oh shit, no, she's right there. Crap. Don't want to lose him already.
Your swiftness will be the tale of the country.
Nice.
The cannibals bit the dust, and Murray's knowledge of the masked man was yours.
Wish I'd have a counter on that 100 people. Maybe it will now. See what I have done. After the fight, you notice a bunch of farmhands tailing it to the fields. Horseback, you could have easily caught with them. You chased down and shot everyone. As you dashed forward, you soon had your victims within range. Though they scattered, hid, and crawled, none could escape your cleansing fury. When the dust settled, you climbed the tall windmill to scout the region. You could see a bustling and lively bar in the distance, as well as a ghost town nearby, just north of the farm. You spied a man dangling from a tree. Grateful for his rescue, Murray told you everything he knew about the masked man. Intimidation and destruction served you well. As you became more fearsome, the people Interrogated, seemed to know more and more. You were moving up the chain. Still, the location of the masked man's hideout remained a secret. You heard a story of a demon that once walked the earth with a gang. He assembled countless riches and then retired. Hoarding his wealth in his hideout, it was said that he was exceptionally dangerous, but if you managed to kill him, all of his loot would be yours. Alright, so a bunch of new places. Probably got a bunch of new stuff. So I need to equip him. Ear necklace. Hear your enemies. Minus 3 HP, he's weak. Wow, he's got all this stuff. Murray. Alright, so let's see what my cards here. 9 of clubs. Eat human flesh to gain strength, restore health. I'm giving that to Murray. He's definitely that kind of guy. And he needs some HP. So, scavenger. Do I give that to him? Give him a pair. Shadow cloak is definitely cool. Who do I want to give all my movement to? Shadow slave, I'm definitely keeping that on him. Alright, so I'm just going to load up Warren and make him a total badass. So plus 30 luck, good movement. Now I'm going to go buy and sell a bunch of stuff that I have some cash. And Camber's in. I'm going to order the Fate Trader. Alright, so first I'm going to put up the stuff I don't care for. So I've got 80 in there. That's not bad. Okay, so I want, let's see, a repeater rifle for him. Put up his 6-shooter. 120, good. That, shit, I'm already at 160. Can I afford all this? 120. Whoops. Yes, that will work. So with him, he's got my shotgun, so he's going to be up close. Which means I want the movement. Plus I don't worry about his health as much because his shadow regen. Ooh, I want to sell that and get a better gun for him. That thing's stupid. So, do I give him the Doomsday Watch? I think so. Do I not have more elixirs? I don't. And he's gonna need them. So, Douglas Special. Adjudicator's not bad. Revolving Rifle's not bad. This is better than his stupid. I haven't really used this thing yet. He's never gonna have to reload. his movement sucks, so I'm actually going to take that off. That. And now I just need some healing and I'll be good to continue. Hope. What is this? Rumor had it the whole town had died of a plague in a single week. With the sickness in the air and the bodies on the ground, no one dared to loot the place. Best thing about being undead, it gives you an iron stomach. Yeah. You looted the husk of the town, or burn the place down and search the remains. This seems more intimidating. But I'll do this. 3 bottles of liquor. Suddenly an old hag appeared, squawking like a preacher. She said the city was a grave, but not all the citizens were buried in it. 7 men were buried in the forest, 6 decent folk and 1 thief buried with his loot. She said if you dug up the thief's grave, you'd be rich beyond measure. Touch the wrong grave, though, and you'd be cursed. Bad luck would haunt you, sickness would crush your bones, and spirits would follow you forever. She vanished, leaving you alone with a memorial marker. Only part of the memorial was legible. You can make it out it was Stephen Teague, a hardworking farmer, Rami Tate, a fair judge, Tony Sullivan, a magnificent cook, Donovan Brines, a brave miner, and Sam Courtney, the finest blacksmith. Ooh. Damn. Yeah. Here lies Sam Courtney, a skilled unreadable. He had been found stabbed to death in his house with no indication of a struggle. I'm going to dig him up. You dug up the bones of an enormous man. He must have been a blacksmith. With him you found a vest made of some kind of leather you haven't seen before. Shredded hand. Unlocked the Fate Traders. Oh, at the Fate Traders. And I got a skin vest. Alright. I'm going to pour through all these. This grave was as poor as it could be, though the meadow flowers around it meant to be loved. You weren't sure why, but you had a feeling this was the grave of a farmer. Gonna dig it up. As the grave goes, so goes the man. Poor. The name was sewn in the lining of his coat. Stephen Teague. The only other item present was a bottle of liquor. Gushing wound. I'm gonna be so crippled after all this. This was a burial site, but not what you call a proper grave. Dig it up. As expected, there were no fine clothes, golds, or valuables here, but you did find a derringer. To your surprise, you also find a card saying Romney Tate, the judge. This grave was dirty and foul, filled with broken bottles and other debris. The headstone read Donovan Brines. You dig it up. The skeleton is unremarkable, except for one solid good tooth. Must have been a miner. Now I have fracture. Lonely grave. The grave bore a simple cross, and did not appear well tended. The name carved on it was Farron Brygo. There is nothing here apart from a skeleton. You figure this must be the spot. As you dug deeper, a shovel thudded on a wooden chest. The thieves' loot was yours. 200 and some cards. Damn, I didn't get to do the other ones. Should have paid closer attention. Alright, I'm going to come over here to the Fate Trader. Oh, there it is. I murdered 38 people. Okay. So... I don't want derringers. Those are only worth gold, it looks like. It's a skin vest. Plus 10 defense. That's not bad. Bottle of liquor. Thought something new was supposed to show up here. Oh well, I'll take cash. For volcano. Yeah, I think the volcano's better than that. Not by much, though. I'll wait. Alright, so what I need to do is look at how damn cursed I am. Holy shit, down to 1 health. I need to heal. Kramer's dilapidated joint played a host to a rowdy bunch of ugly nog drunkards. It was your lucky day. Sitting at the bar was one of the masked man's thugs that killed you. Stab in the back. Get the cheapest drink they had. Just need a little courage. I'm just gonna stab him in the back. Wait. Liquor. Bulletproof vest. Chain revolver. That's terrible. Gas bomb, snuff. Bottle of liquor, dose of opium. That's not terrible. What do I got in my guys again? I'm just gonna stab him in the back. You stab the thug in the back. His ladies screamed and men rose to their feet. You dragged him outside by his collar. After a little more persuasion, he spilled the beans on the masked man's location and operations. The thug gave you directions to the masked man's homestead and cattle pasture. He said the masked man also owned an excavation site and owned a sawmill, but was in the dark about the location of the masked man himself. Begging you to spare his life, he told you a gold transport waiting to be picked up from the Bank of Espiriton. He warned that the masked man had a deal with some demons to protect it. If they got the telegraph message or the church bell tolled 7 times, they'd swoop in well, like demons. When he finished, you promised you wouldn't kill him, then you slit his throat. Finally, you knew the masked man's location, his oil field.
Finally, you heard where the masked man was hiding. Clearly, it was a trap. Clearly, you didn't care.
Alright, so Indian camp. Can I heal here? You sought healing. Alright. I'm gonna give him a bottle of liquor. The natives told of an old hermit who lived in a secluded hut. Word was he found a treasure of incredible value, but fearing the envy of others, he had kept it himself and was unable to enjoy his own riches. Alright, kinda lost track of time here. And there's a lot of stuff to do. So I think I'm gonna check out the hermit's hut and maybe call it an episode after that. The hut was filled with valuables. Items, gold and gems. Silent Joe, the hermit, was clearly off his rocker, but had an eye for quality goods. He asked you if you could spare anything. You shot the man and looted his hut, filthy hoarder. You're doing him a favor. Or do I give him tobacco? I can go buy some tobacco and give it to him. I like this hermit. Elixir trader, maybe? Or would the Indians have the tobacco? Because this game is like that. Stimulant, vitality elixir. Although I do need 2 of those. Because, yeah. Alright, let's try this again. Traded goods. Tobacco. 5. Oops. Okay. Before I kill him, I'll try giving him tobacco. Pleased with the gift, he cackled to himself. Then he asked for more. I'll give him liquor. Pleased with the gift, he cackled himself, and then he asked for more. Alright, I'll give him some opium, but I'm about to shoot this guy at this point. Opium. Nope. I thought they had it, but maybe that is at the Indian camp. Opium. New opium. Where can I get opium? Does this guy have it? No opium. He wouldn't have had it. Does the inn have opium? Oh, there we go. I knew I saw it somewhere. Of course. Old Man Murray drank too much, he's inebriated. You couldn't tell if Old Man Hermit was high or just crazy, but he told you of a spot where he found more treasure than he could carry. If he went there, you could retrieve the rest. Alright, where is that spot? The X mark. Alright, I'm going to check that out. I lied. I'm onto this Old Man Murray thing here. This had to be the spot. You started digging. After an hour of digging, you hit a small iron chest. You shot the rusty padlock and retrieved a small fortune. And I think Old Man Murray might have had some cooler things. Alright, so give him some healing. Wait, I have more cards? I do. Ricochet. It's about that damn time I got that. And Jinx. Nice. So he'll get 3 of a kind. Although I'd almost rather have movement for him. I'll give him that luck. Who do I want to have Ricochet? I guess it will be him. Although, that will give me a full house, wouldn't it? Queen. Nope. I'll give it to him then. Plus 5 aim. Probably needs it. Alright, well, I think that's probably good for this episode. I got one fight, got a lot of other stuff done. Got a lot revealed to check out. Dug up a ton of graves, because I'm that kind of guy, I guess. And, yeah. That's it. So I'm going to call this, and I'll be back for next episode. Thanks for watching.